All right, y'all, we are back with another video. Now, before we start, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. We must protect President Trump at all times. Now, bring me to this video right here, man. That's the reason why I always say prayers for Donald Trump. It seemed like the Secret Service tried to let Donald Trump down again. It seemed like that it was a man that threatened to try to kill Donald Trump today. Now I'm gonna bring up this article and then I'm gonna show y'all like the video clips of what Fox News said, and Donald Trump pretty much telling everybody, hey, Secret Service didn't tell me anything. They didn't tell me that it is somebody here trying to kill me or anything like that. So I'm gonna make sure I play those clips after this. So let me pop up this article real quick and show y'all this. Now you can see it say Trump thanks Daily Mail for letting him know that manhunt underway for would-be assassin after Secret Service didn't tell him. So obviously they didn't say anything to Donald Trump about this. Didn't warn him or anything. Now we get right here say Donald Trump was not told about a desperate manhunt for a person who was threatened to kill him during his trip to the southern border in Arizona on Thursday. Rather than the Secret Service or any other law enforcement, it fell to DailyMail.com to inform Trump that the widely publicized manhunt was going on. The Republican nominee delivered a speech on immigration in the desert next to the border and then took questions. Now, this is the second part of the article where it's going to show you, like tell you who the man is, that he already has a warrant out for his arrest and all type of stuff. And this is stuff that I don't like, that they didn't even tell Donald Trump, didn't warn him or anything about this. That's why I be saying stuff like this be feeling like it's a setup. It's a police said C-Rudd, I guess that's the guy's name. Police said C-Rudd had several other warrants out for his arrest on separate charges, including for a DUI and failure to appear in court in Wisconsin and for failure to register as a SO and felony hit and run in Arizona. Ahead of Trump's speech at the border, Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels told DailyMail.com authorities have ramped up security based on the threats made, as he pointed out the events is in an open venue. C-Rudd is described as 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, and wearing glasses. His last known address is listed as Benson, Arizona. Records show that he was a registered Democrat in the past and owns a long rap sheet dating back in 1990, including a conviction in 2000 for second degree. I ain't even going to read the rest, where he pleaded no contest. The exact nature of the threats is unclear. However, Sheriff Daniels told DailyMail.com they were received off social media. We have zero tolerance for any kind of threats of intent or violence, so we'll find him. He'll go to jail, Daniels said. He's a registered SO here in Cochise County, and we're looking for him. He's out of compliance as part of his violation, so we're looking for him on that. We're going to arrest him on that, but also the fact his pulse was obviously directed toward this event. So we want to talk to him about that, as Daniels added that security was being ramped up ahead of the speech. Secret Service snipers could be seen perched on a crane surveying the area. So as y'all can see, the thing I don't like about it is why they did not tell Donald Trump that there's somebody there or somebody saying they're going to show up to try to kill him. Why didn't they not tell him that? That right there be the crap that I be talking about, that I always say, man, I be feeling like this stuff is a setup that Daily Mail had to tell Donald Trump, and he's like, hey, I didn't even know. Nobody informed me. Nobody told me anything. Kind of remind you of what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. I mean, stuff like this just don't make any sense at all. Now, I got these few clips I want y'all to check out where you're going to see Fox News talking about it. Then you're going to see Donald Trump. You're going to hear Daily Mail telling Donald Trump. You're going to see what Donald Trump's response was. And then there's another guy that was warning Kamala Harris about the border. She didn't listen to him. So he's going to expose her on that. So make sure y'all watch the rest of this video, and then I'll come back in the end and let y'all know what I think about it. So without further ado, let's go.
As we await, the former president, Paul Morrow, is standing by. But first to senior correspondent Alicia Acuna, who is on the scene there in Arizona, where the Trump motorcade has just arrived. Alicia.
Hi, Martha. Yes, as you mentioned, the Trump motorcade has just arrived. It drove past us here to my left just a few moments ago. And if we push back, I don't know if, Keith, you're able to push back just a little bit, you can see the president's motorcade is back toward behind those other people. He's scheduled here to highlight the border crisis, speak on immigration and security, which is one of his strengths, according to so many of the polls out there when you compare it to Kamala Harris. However, the headline now today is coming out of Cochise County in that the sheriff here has confirmed that there is a manhunt underway for a man, 66-year-old Ronald Servid, for threatening to kill former President Trump. Fox News Digital reporting that the intended target was Trump and the intended day was in fact today. Significant, Martha, for so many reasons, as you know, in terms of security. We do know since the attempted assassination attempt on former President Trump on July 13th, there are a lot of security measures that have tightened and broadened, including bringing up that bulletproof glass in front of him for rallies. We don't see that here. We're here. This is just the process, a very tightly secured area where we are. But when you start to think about the search for this suspect, it's a manhunt, and where we are, we're in the middle of the desert. You're looking at this border wall right here, right? But all around us, there is hardly any cell service. We have satellite trucks here so that we can communicate with you in Chicago, with folks in New York and in DC. It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, which makes it all the more frightening when you consider that as of right now, law enforcement say they do not know where this man is. Martha?
Yeah, that's disturbing. And they do have information. We saw the picture just moments ago, but it raises some questions as to moving forward with this event when you're not sure what the location is of this man who has made these threats. So, Alicia Acuna, thank you very much. We'll go back to you, obviously, if we get more developments there.
There was a manhunt going on in this county. Somebody made death threats to you. Did you hear about that before coming? No. And what are your thoughts coming down here? Some people told me it's dangerous for you to be here.
I've heard it's dangerous, but I also have a job to do. I've heard it's very dangerous. I haven't heard about that. They probably want to keep it from me. Thank you for telling me. Let's get out of here right now. No, thank you very much for saying. But no, and I have great respect for Secret Service, the job they do, including a month and a half ago when they were jumping on top of me with bullets flying right at them. So mistakes were made, and they're going to learn from the mistakes. But I have great respect. But no, I haven't heard that, but I'm not that surprised. And the reason is because I want to do things that are very bad for the bad guys. So I have heard it's very unsafe to make this trip. There were some people that really didn't want me to make it.
Contrast that with Kamala Harris, and nobody can say that I didn't try to work with her. I met with her transition team. I told her transition team exactly what would happen if they got rid of his policies. We suggested policies to her within her parameters, and she refused to listen. I met with Secretary Mayorkas, again, trying to work with this administration. I supported Secretary Mayorkas' confirmation. It was a big mistake, a mistake that would never happen again. But in conveying to him, again, the policies that would actually work within their parameters, Kamala Harris completely ignored those policies. She claims that she wants a humane, safe border. Yet what she's given us is absolute chaos.
Well, as y'all can see right there, you heard what, like I said, what this guy said, that Kamala Harris don't care anything about the border. Now she's flip-flopping because she won't vote. So everything she says she's going to do, she's trying to go back on it because she's trying to pander to everybody. And once she get in power, she ain't going to do anything. She ain't going to care about the border. She going to be still letting criminals out of jail. All type of stuff. Kamala Harris does not care about the American people. And as you heard what Donald Trump said, he said he didn't know anything about this manhunt, didn't know anybody was out in Arizona that was going to try to take him out and stuff like that. Secret Service didn't let them know. Police, nobody said anything to him about it, and that's the stuff that I don't like. They could at least inform them, say, hey, President Trump, you know, we watching your back. We were hearing that there was somebody out here that was trying to take you out. So, you know, at least let him know so he would know. But with them not telling him, that's just stuff that I don't like, man, because it's crazy out here. It's very, very crazy out here. So, and then now they're saying that they haven't even caught the guy yet, but thank God that President Trump, got on out of there and he's gone. But you still have to inform President Trump what's going on. You can't just hide things from him and not say anything about it. That right there is crazy to me. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.